Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is just going to be a very quick video just for me to post my personal tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II, as today it is her, or what would have been her 100th birthday. We have seen quite a few events occurring today with Princess Anne, the King, the Queen, also with the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh visiting the exhibition of the late Queen's fashions, as it were, and also a reception at Buckingham Palace to celebrate other people who are also celebrating their 100th birthday, to which we saw Prince William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, in attendance as well. I think the late Queen was an amazing woman. I really do. It felt as though she was the nation's grandmother, and she represented the very best of monarchy, which is consistency, stability, and duty. And the late Queen carried out her duties up until her very last day. And for that she will never be forgotten. I think one of my favourite memories, if not my absolute favourite that I can think of just off the top of my head, was the opening of the 2012 Olympics in London. It was great to see the Queen in a different light from the way you'd seen her before. I certainly hadn't seen her like that, and as I say, all those years ago, I don't think I was as much of a royal watcher when it came to the British royal family back then as I am now. But yeah, I think I've watched that video quite a few times ever since. I enjoyed it when I watched the Olympics, and I love the fact that it was a great surprise to the whole family. When she arrived at the stadium, obviously for the opening of the Olympics, nobody knew about it. It's quite a fun anecdote when you hear members of the family talk about it, and it was something that we hadn't seen her do before, particularly for possibly people my age, maybe even older, but definitely my age. We had never seen her like that before. So again, it showed in a completely different light. It showed that the late Queen liked to have fun. She had a sense of humour, because obviously we'd seen her and known her as the Queen, very upstanding lady, carried out her duties with the utmost devotion, and yeah, I would have to say that's my favourite memory of her. And not long before, actually, seeing her in attendance at Catherine and William's wedding. I think that's a very nice memory to have too, because the whole family were so jubilant about it, and the Queen just looked absolutely happy and couldn't have been happier, and she just looked extremely thrilled. And I think it was a great thing that the Queen was able to participate in the Platinum Jubilee. Of course, I think it was that weekend. That was probably the last time we saw her publicly, apart from the picture taken 2 days prior where she shook hands with Boris Johnson and then of course Liz Truss. One of the final duties I think she carried out, and that was 2 days prior to her passing. Yeah, I don't quite know what else to say. It's quite a strange thing, because particularly for me, and I know for people older than me, she was always there. I mean, she was the longest reigning monarch in British history, having served 70 years after ascending the throne at the age of 25. I mean, to say at 21 that she would serve her whole life, whether it be long or short, she dedicated her life to everybody that she served, not just in the UK, but also what later became the Commonwealth, and probably even globally, really, even though obviously she wasn't head of state globally. She is recognised, particularly in the Commonwealth, but everybody knew who she was and how important she was, and I think for a lot of us in the community, she's still incredibly important. Like I say, she represents the best of what the monarchy is. It's stability, it's consistency, it's carrying out their duties, no matter what. Yes, as I was saying, I think it was great for us, the public, to see her, to celebrate her Platinum Jubilee, to see her participate in quite a few of the events that weekend, and to see her on the balcony for what would be the last time. Of course, seeing her the last time on the balcony is upsetting, and for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for myself, I got the sense that I don't know why. Sometimes I get these kinds of feelings, and I just had this great sense. I thought, I don't think we're going to see her again, and I don't know why. I think in the footage, if you watch it back, there was just something different about her final appearance on the balcony with the Waleses, with Charles and Camilla. There's just something about that last time, and I feel there's something different about Queen Elizabeth. I think I saw her be a bit more emotional than we'd ever seen her. I don't know, I just got this great sense, and then when she turns round for the final time to go back inside, I watched and I thought, I think this is the last time. I don't know why I get feelings like that, or I just get a sense of something like that. I don't know, but I'm thinking of it now is actually a little bit upsetting, because of course it was, up until the photos taken where she's shaking hands with, like I say, Boris Johnson and Liz Truss, obviously for the change of roles for them both. I don't know, you just kind of knew. A part of me did hope she would see another Christmas. Anyway, it was not meant to be, and as sad as it was, I think what quite a few of us take comfort in is the fact that she's reunited with Prince Philip. And I think quite a few will remember, if obviously you do, I mean, I think whether you watch the royal family or you engage with it or not, I think everyone will remember all the different things that took place at this time, but the pictures of the rainbow, I think there's a rainbow over Buckingham Palace. I think that in one photo there's two like separate rainbows, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody said on X that it represented Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip reuniting, which I thought was absolutely beautiful. So there was some beauty to take away from that, in amongst the sadness. But today is her 100th birthday, and I think it's the day to just remember everything that she represented and everything she gave us. So, quite emotional. It's making me quite emotional, you know, when you feel it. Yeah, so today we look back on her legacy, and I think all that there is to say is what Paddington said. Which is to say, thank you for everything. I'll leave it there because I think that's the best way to end the video. Let me know down below in the comments what your favourite memories are of our late Queen. What will you remember her for? I'm not going to ask the usual things about the channel. Just let me know in the comments what your favourite memories are. And again, we say to the late Queen Elizabeth, thank you for everything. I'll see you all in the next video.